Welcome back to Spyro the Dragon. In this episode, we are going to torture ourselves with Wild Flight. Honestly, probably my least favorite flight level in this game by far. I hate it so much. I hate it so much that I almost tried cracking my thumb, but I guess it did not need to be cracked. Who would have known? Anyway, the reason I hate this flight level, you'll see, is because you have to be pretty close to the water this entire time. Or for a good amount of it. And I also missed a boat already. That will surely bite me in... I guess it will bite me in the butt a little earlier than I thought. Jesus. I didn't even fully say bite me in the butt, and guess what? That little fucker bit me in the butt. Okay, now... I'm not even going to worry about all of these things. I am just going to try and get all the little boats I... Oh, come on, really? Okay. Thank the Lord that you don't lose lives during this, and also that respawning in a flight level is like the fastest thing in this game. Respawning in like any other level can take forever, but for some odd reason in flight levels, it's like nothing. Okay, we cleared it that time, so hopefully that works and we can just easily destroy the rest of these boats. Oh god, you know, I just realized I'm going the opposite direction I probably should to get these boats, because you probably shouldn't be going this way. Can I like get... Oh, come on! Come on, that was cool! Why? Why? Why did it have to do that? That was really cool. Like, just getting both of those ships at once, like, was fucking awesome. Now, let me try something else. Let me try going the opposite way here, and going against the current of the boats, and hopefully I can get some boats pretty fast like this. I think this is my usual strategy, but to be fair, it's been quite a while since I've done this, but, I mean, hey, it worked decently well. Now, my timing's a little funky for this, so let me try to work with what I have. I think the best way would be to go up through here again. God, this is going to be the, like, worst thing for time, of, like, all time, basically, because, well, I did not leave any of the arches for going backward, and I only have about, like, 10 seconds left. I mean, I can try, like, mashing the A button, but I have very little hope for this. I mean, if I can get this chest, I may be I may be lucky, but it's still really unfair. Like, not unfair, but it's still really, like, pretty rare that I'm going to get all of these within the time I need to. I mean, if I can catch up to these, like, airplanes, I probably can. God, okay, maybe... this is possible. It is possible. I have 2 more of these planes to get, which I don't think are here. That's fun. Oh, that's a wall, Jordan. Yeah, that's a wall. You ding-dong. God, did I mess up the last boat? Oh, no, I didn't, surprisingly. Let us try this again. I may be a little better with timing now, but I still probably will be fucked. At least now I'm not going 2 ways without getting a whole bunch of time. I'm only going 1 way without getting that time. So now I may be able to do this with enough time. I don't know. Like, I only have 14 seconds here. I should be able to get that chest with more time left. I mean, I did have like 4 seconds when I was here the last time, so that's already a plus, you know? Like, it's already better. Like, it's better than failing. I don't know, I mean, at this rate, I might fail because I just missed that plane. But I am going the opposite way, which makes these planes a little bit faster to get. Which I think I'm almost done with the planes, actually. Is this the last one? Oh, shit, okay. Now, God, I don't know how many more chests I have. Okay, we have this one here. Oh, I bounced. Oh, that was close. Not close, but I almost got what I wanted to do. Okay, that's... We have a lot more time now that I did a little bit of a different strategy there. Instead of doing what I was doing, I tried to get some of the... While I was waiting for some of the boats, I tried to get some of the... What am I trying to say? It's hard to talk right now. Tried to get the rank, or like the arches, I believe they're called, just to make it a little bit faster for me. Which, I mean, now I have like 20 frickin' seconds to get just a few more chests. Like, whatever I did just now in this attempt worked wonders, because now I'm like perfectly fine. And look at that. I do it that time and I finish with exactly 17 seconds left. Wait, what? Complete wild flight without touching the ground. Okay. Well, dang. Well, we're quitting because we got everything we need. Jeez, okay. We're all good. We're done with wild flight. I need to remember... What the... the didn't even finish adventure. But, yeah. I need to remember that strategy for future reference, because that was probably the best strategy there was. I probably showed what I did, maybe I sped it up, maybe I didn't, I don't know. It's just, I went for the boats the opposite way, so they would be coming toward me. Then while I was waiting in the one section where, like, the boats do a little circle, I decided it would be a good idea to get some of the arches there, which I believe there's, like, 3 arches, and then get the boats and arches on the way back, which gives you a whole bunch of time, and it makes it so you don't really go too long without losing any time. I don't know if that's the intended way the game had you do this. I don't know, but it worked for me, and I think with that knowledge under my belt now, I can beat Wild Flight like nothing, because I never really had a strategy for it. Most of the other, well, first, this is Metalhead. Might as well go in here, because it's the last level we have in this homeworld, but yeah, that's besides the point. What I was saying was, all the flight levels before Wild Flight all have a set pattern you can do. I guess not Sunny Flight, because Sunny Flight's a little weird, but Night Flight and Crystal Flight, they all have a decently set pattern to do. Like, you do one thing first, then another thing, then the third and fourth thing in that order, and you should be good. Crystal Flight, you kind of need to mash the A button to fly faster in order to get pretty well. But yeah. The flight level in the next homeworld will be a pain, though. Also, look at these guys. You remember these, like, monkey enemies from Treetops? Well, now the monkey enemies have armor. At least the smaller ones. The big ones still don't have armor, but that's just because they can't have armor. Because if they did, then we would have no way of killing them, since they are big enemies, and big enemies with armor do not really work. I mean, I do like how they add the armor for Metalhead in this game, but I also really like how they did it in the original, where the original, their whole body was just metal, and it really made it look more fierce. And now they're kind of just wearing, like, cans on top of their head, as you can kind of see up there. But they still have their normal, like, monkey coloring. I mean, it's still cool, and I do love how they... Whoa. Okay. I don't know where that guy went, but I've never seen those monkeys hit off of one another, and one of them goes in a totally opposite direction. Not even totally opposite. It's not like it did a complete 180, like that one TikTok song. Or it's like, did a full 180. I'm not gonna sing. I do not have a good singing voice, but what I was trying to say was, I don't know what happened to that enemy. It could have been that guy. It could have spawned weird, and that guy just happened to spawn back here. I don't know. Either way, dang, I swore Metalhead was a bit of a longer level, but we're almost to the boss. I mean, we still have to go around and get a few more gems, since there is a locked treasure chest that we do need a key for, which I believe they had that in the second homeworld too for Peacekeepers. At least I believe they did. Now, it's a little weird here, but we do actually need to kind of drop down here and land here, so we can fly around this area and fall. I mean, it is a weird glide, I'll give it that, but we have to fall down here because this is where the key is. I do like how they make it kind of out of the ordinary. Like, not many beginning players would think you have to jump down and almost kill yourself in order to get to this area. So it's a cool idea, but don't forget the key here. I almost jumped down to try and get the gems down here, but that would not have been good. And I just remembered something. Oh my god. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but when I played this level, at least the Reignited version, for the first time, oh my god, I remember I'm pretty sure I missed one gem in Metalhead, and oh god, did it take forever to find those god dang gems. It was crazy. I have never spent, well actually, it was not as much time as me trying to get the gems in, well, Wizard Peak is what I'm trying to say. Because that time, oh my god, freaking Wizard Peak was a pain in the butt. Jordan, you have to say all of your words when you're talking, and whoa. Let me see if I can get a better view of this. I think this is probably the best view. I never knew that Metalhead had that little, like, big robot head. Yes, the little big robot head. God, I can never record without water. By the time I get to a second episode, my voice starts hurting. I still don't know what I can do about that, but at least this dragon will make it so I can rest a bit.
Metalhead is all charged up to meet you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt his power supply.
Yeah, it's not too hard of a boss here, but boy does it look freaking intimidating. My god, I love the look of Metalhead. But, yeah, I would say this is probably the most boss-looking boss. It's at least the most intimidating-looking boss, I will say that. Now, oh, I didn't know that was electrocuting itself. Now, basically, you do not attack Metalhead at all, and once you get down to, like, very few of those power pole things, it will start getting kind of bad, and also, I love how he ducks under there and then runs. I always wondered why in the original game he just kind of like walked really slow and then ran away. I never knew it was because he was ducking under that area. But yeah, you knock all of those power poles out of that area, and that ends the first phase. And you want to go up here too, because there are enemies up here that he will throw at you, which I tried mentioning, but I was kind of trying to just hit the power poles and not die, so it did not work too well, but yeah, as you see, there's that enemy up there. He will just be throwing those, and the ones that he doesn't throw, they just despawn, and you have to collect the gems up there, and that's just how it works. Now, oh my god, I never see what he like actually throws at you when I'm fighting this boss, because I kind of just pay attention to these power poles, but my god, those things are really intimidating looking. Like, let's see if he can do... Oh, he's just gonna throw this. Well, nice try. You tried your best. Can I get a better attack? You're just gonna throw that guy at you? Oh, I wanted to see another attack. Come on. The dumbass just decided to break his own power pole. Like, my god, okay. I know you didn't want me to see that attack, but I just wanted to see it. I wanted to see what other things you had. He had that, like, big lightning bolt attack, and then he had those, like, big electric balls that he would shoot. Now, oh, almost forgot this. That key we got, it's a little hard to know where we have to go, but you have to fly up over here by, like, walking on the scaffolding, or I don't know what you call it. Anyway, there are a few gems in here, and then the key to enter into the safe to get a whole bunch of gems. And for a second I thought I almost had all the gems, but then realized that this is a 500 gem level. Also, that goo looks oddly weird. Like, it doesn't look like it should be like that. I also don't know if that will hurt you, so I'm going to avoid that. Obviously, falling in it from like any height will, well, yeah, falling in it will hurt you since Spyro can't swim in anything, let alone fall in goo. But I really did not want to try anything by jumping through that goo waterfall. Now, this jump here, in the original Spyro game, this jump over to those 3 red gems in that chest is one of the hardest jumps in the game. I don't know, it's just, you don't think it looks hard, but it is. I think it was so hard that they got rid of it in the PAL version, but I'm also not entirely sure if that's true, if that's actually true or not, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, it's so easy in this version with that little hover there. You just jump over here and get your gems, and thank goodness I did not miss any gems. And gems in the rough, what's that? Okay, collect 500 gems in Metalhead. I guess getting all the gems in this level is hard. I never would have thought of that. Now, this episode will be a bit shorter, but I kind of want to start the next homeworld in its own episode. I really just don't want to do the homeworld in this episode because it'll last decently long, and I kind of want a shorter episode in the series. The past two the past two episodes were like 25 minutes. I think 2 episodes ago was like 24, and this one I'm about to upload is going to be like 23 to 24 minutes. So I'd rather just take my time and do a shorter episode here. But in the next episode of Spyro the Dragon, we are going to be taking the balloon to the next homeworld, which we still don't really know. Also, I believe you needed 50 dragons to leave, or you needed 40 or 50, I'm not entirely sure. We have 58, so we definitely have enough to get to the next homeworld. So, this has been Jordan, saying see you later and goodbye until the next episode, not for the next episode.